I talked a little bit lately about inner peace, and honestly, guys, I think it's one of the biggest desires that we have in life. We just want peace within ourselves. But this morning, I was thinking about a different way to approach it. Instead of just asking, how do I find inner peace? Maybe we should ask ourselves, what's keeping us from it? And that's called inversion. It's called looking at things from the opposite direction. So think about this. In our spiritual life, maybe we don't have inner peace because we have a wrong image of who God is. Maybe we see him as disappointed or distant as opposed to loving and present, right? In our marriage, maybe we've lost inner peace because we're looking too much to our spouse for validation. As a man, you're trying to find your worth in how your wife responds to you. And women, maybe your sense of value is wrapped up in how your husband loves or notices you. But that's not where peace comes from. Real peace in marriage comes from knowing who you are in God and from choosing to love and serve without needing constant validation in return. And as a parent, maybe we lost peace because we're still trying to control what we can't control, right? They get older and we want the best for them, but we have to learn to release. And if you think of things with your health, maybe we're restless in our health because we're not taking care of our body the way we know we should. We want the results, but our daily choices don't align with what brings us peace. And if you think about it in your workplace, right, in your careers, what you're trying to achieve, you don't have peace maybe because we're inconsistent, right? We know what actions would move us forward, but we keep getting distracted by things that don't matter. So if you're struggling to find inner peace, maybe start by asking, I'll ask myself too, what's robbing it? What am I doing, believing, or holding on to that's keeping me from peace? Because sometimes, guys, clarity comes from not finding the answer, but from seeing what's standing in the way.